Don't be fooled by your cat's calm demeanor. They're always watching out for you. From nighttime patrols to guarding your doors, discover how your cat is keeping you safe. If you love learning about cats, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more cat facts. Now let's jump right in. Sentry duty. Imagine you're relaxing on the couch, maybe reading a book or scrolling through your phone, and your cat is perched by the window, eyes wide and alert. To the casual observer, it might seem like your cat is simply watching the world go by, but in reality, they're on sentry duty. Cats have a strong territorial instinct, and they're constantly scanning their environment for anything out of the ordinary. That bird fluttering by, the neighbor's dog wandering into the yard, nothing escapes your cat's notice. By keeping a vigilant watch, your cat is making sure no intruders, whether they're feathered, furry or otherwise, enter your domain unnoticed. Cats are known for their acute senses. Their sharp vision and heightened sense of hearing allow them to detect even the smallest movements and faintest sounds. When your cat is stationed at the window, they're using these abilities to monitor potential threats. They might not bark like a dog, but rest assured, they're just as committed to keeping your home safe. If something unusual does happen, like a loud noise or an unfamiliar scent, your cat's alertness can serve as an early warning system, prompting you to investigate further. Nighttime patrols. Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by the sound of your cat prowling around the house? While it might seem like they're just getting their midnight exercise, there's actually a deeper reason behind this behavior. Cats are naturally nocturnal creatures, and they take advantage of the quiet, dark hours to conduct their own version of a security sweep. As you sleep, your cat is patrolling your home, making sure everything is as it should be. During these nighttime patrols, your cat is checking for any unusual sights, sounds, or smells. They're also making sure that the house remains free of pests. Even in the modern world, where mice and other critters aren't as common as they once were, your cat's instincts drive them to protect their territory from potential invaders. It's not just about keeping the home pest-free, though. For your cat, these patrols are a way of ensuring that their and your safe space remains secure throughout the night, guarding the entryways. Your cat's favorite spot might just be near the door, whether it's the front door, back door, or even a frequently used window. There's a reason for that. Doors and windows are the primary entry and exit points of your home, and your cat instinctively knows that these are critical areas to guard. Cats are highly territorial animals, and they understand that the threshold of your home is a boundary that needs to be protected. By hanging out near doors and windows, your cat is essentially acting as a gatekeeper. They're in the perfect position to intercept any intruders, whether they're other animals or unfamiliar humans. This behavior is a throwback to their wild ancestors, who would guard the entrances to their dens or nests to keep their young and their territory safe. Following you around. It's easy to interpret your cat's habit of following you from room to room as a simple curiosity or a need for attention. But there's more to it than that. When your cat follows you around, they're not just being clingy, they're actually acting as your personal bodyguard. Cats are naturally vigilant creatures, and by staying close to you, they're able to keep an eye on your well-being. This is rooted in your cat's instinct to protect their social group. In the wild, cats often live in loose colonies where they watch out for one another. By following you, your cat is making sure that you're safe and that nothing bad happens to you. They're keeping you within their line of sight, ready to react if they sense any danger. Alerting you. Ever had a moment when your cat suddenly gets tense, their ears perk up, and they stare intently at something you can't see? Or maybe those times when you're sleeping soundly and they wake you up with their meows or paws. When this happens, it's easy to dismiss it as your cat being weird or overreacting. But in reality, your cat might be trying to alert you to something they perceive as a threat. As we said earlier, cats have incredibly sharp senses, and they can detect things that we humans might miss. Whether it's a strange noise, an unusual scent, or the presence of another animal, your cat is on high alert. When they notice something out of the ordinary, their instinct is to make sure you're aware of it too. If your cat starts behaving this way, it's worth paying attention. They might be picking up on something you haven't noticed yet, and their reaction could be your first clue that something is wrong. Staring at you intently. There's something almost eerie about the way cats can stare at you so intensely as if they're looking straight into your soul. While this might be a bit unnerving, cats are actually very perceptive creatures, and they're often able to pick up on subtle changes in your behavior, mood, or even your health. If you're feeling unwell or stressed, your cat might sense it before you even realize what's going on. By staring at you, they're trying to gauge how you're doing and whether they need to be concerned. This intense focus is a form of silent communication. Your cat is keeping tabs on you, ensuring that you're safe and sound. They might not be able to ask if you're okay in words, but their eyes speak volumes. In their own quiet way, they're looking out for you, ready to offer comfort or protection if they think you need it. Defensive posturing. Cats might be small, but they can be fierce when they need to be. If your cat has ever puffed up their fur, arched their back, and hissed at something or someone, you've witnessed their defensive posturing. This body language is a clear signal that your cat is ready to defend themselves, including you, against any perceived threat. When a cat adopts this posture, they're trying to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating. It's a tactic designed to ward off potential attackers before things escalate into a physical confrontation. If your cat perceives a threat to you, they might position themselves between you and the danger, displaying their defensive stance as a warning. Sleeping near you. Cats might sleep a lot, but they're also incredibly strategic about where they choose to nap. If your cat often sleeps near you, whether it's on your bed, at your feet, or even right next to your head, it's a hint that they feel the need to keep you close and protected. While they're resting, they're also keeping one ear open for any signs of trouble. In the wild, sleeping is one of the most vulnerable times for an animal. By sleeping near you, your cat is not only seeking comfort and warmth, but also ensuring that they're in a position to respond quickly if something happens. Keeping watch at the high ground. Cats love high places, whether it's the top of a bookshelf, a perch by the window, or the back of the couch. These elevated spots aren't just about getting a good view. They're strategic vantage points that allow your cat to keep an eye on everything going on in their territory. This behavior is rooted in your cat's instincts as both a predator and a protector. In wildlife, being at a higher elevation allows cats to spot potential prey and predators alike. In your home, this translates into a protective behavior, where your cat positions themselves in the best possible place to observe and react to any potential threats. If your cat often chooses a high spot near where you spend most of your time, they're likely keeping watch over you as well, showing affection as reassurance. We often think of a cat's affection, purring, kneading, and rubbing against you, as purely a sign of love. But these behaviors can also be a way for your cat to reassure you and themselves that everything is okay. If you're feeling down or worried, your cat might come over and start purring in your lap. This isn't just a coincidence. Your cat is trying to calm you down and make you feel better. Looks like your cat's protective instincts are as strong as their urge to knock things off the counter. If you enjoyed finding out how your cat is secretly watching over you, hit that like button and subscribe.